Well, that was a little more of a dogfight than maybe was expected, or is that what you expected after last night?
Oh, no, you know what? I think Matt and his staff do a really good job at getting their guys to buy in. And last night we had pucks. We were fortunate to get to at the end of the first period and extend a lead, and tonight we couldn't do it. And in fact, we're playing from a different position and got just enough. Our special team, especially on the power play, was the difference for us, and we needed it tonight.
The game-winning goal ends up being Jaremko from Lutz. You see so many other times over their career where it's the other way around, but pretty nice play off a rush on their part.
You know what? The guys did a great job on an exit on a weak side wrap, and Charlie came up through the neutral zone and found a way to get it to Lutz, and Lutz had just enough poise to let Jake get into the open ice, and then Jake finished. And you know what? You need guys to make plays, and tonight we made a couple. Didn't know if we were going to have enough, but it was enough. So we'll take the rest for Sunday and get back after it on Monday.
Reggie had a pretty good game tonight and certainly could have had more than his one goal and one assist. I don't know. We've talked about him shooting the puck before. It doesn't seem to phase him when it's not going in, but I know he had a couple of really high-quality chances early, and then before he finally got the one through.
Well, and the first one's a big one, because we're sputtering a little bit, starting to get a little frustrated, and you could feel it gripping a little bit, and I think it was Four who, Carroll does a good job of getting it over to him right in his wheelhouse, and he knows what to do. I think tonight he had 8 shots on net. It's what Reggie does, and it's what you appreciate about Reggie. Just, you need different guys at different times to step up at this time of the year. And you know what, tonight I thought Jake played very well last night. It's great to see him string 2 together, because we're going to need that moving forward.
Is Reggie a better shooter from that spot than up tight?
You know what? It's kind of his sweet spot over there. He's very comfortable at. You don't have to put it on a tee for him, and what I mean by that is you don't have to. He can, whether you throw it off his front foot, his back foot, somewhere in between. He just gets himself in position to be able to handle those pucks, and he works on it a lot. And when you have somebody that pays attention to those details, habits come out at the most important time. You always revert back to what you do, and he likes to shoot it, and he's good at it. And I thought he was really good tonight.
On Anchorage's second goal, is that a challenge on your part for icing, or is it go to automatic review?
He said he'd go look at it.
Right away.
Yeah.
You didn't ask for it, or?
No, I said the question I asked was why wasn't that icing? Okay. And he said we'll go look at it.
Okay. Did they give you a reason or anything like that? Or?
No.
Okay. Sounds good. As far as just being in kind of a tight game like this, does that prepare you a little bit more going forward in playoff hockey, just making sure you can find ways to win as opposed to a game like last night where you're winning going away?
Absolutely. I think you've got to put yourselves in positions to learn from both sides. Last night we kept our foot on the gas. We didn't back off, but yet I didn't think we were mismanaging a lot of pucks either. I didn't think we were cheating the game. Tonight we had some bad things happen. Like I just said earlier, I think Dryden would like the first one back. And then the second one, we relaxed a little bit, but I thought he did too.
Thinking it was icing?
That's my guess. I haven't talked to him about it, but it looked like it. And again, you learn through adversity. And we had some guys do their job tonight that when things started to get a little hairy, they stayed with it and were rewarded for it.
Mike, you've talked before at length about the depth that we have, not necessarily just along the blue line with the core you have of your blue liners, but also up front, the ability to row the lines. And Charlie Gerard had a couple of assists tonight, and he's a guy that can play on any of the 4 lines that you roll out there. And the luxury that you have with a guy like that with Reggie, and then Charlie rather picks up a couple of nice hits and nice assists, but as a senior. And again, you've talked again at length about the senior class and the contribution, but Charlie's a little bit of an unsung hero in some respects. He's having a great year offensively and really developed some consistency. It seems like no matter who he plays with, right?
Well, he's a guy that has a consistent, I think, substance to his game. He can play with pace. He's a guy that will get into open ice, and you look at, to me, with 5 with Yaremko, he's a guy that can find people. But Charlie's a guy that's been real consistent for us as a senior, and it took a little while. He had to learn, through his freshman and sophomore year. Peaks and valleys, and right now he's given us that consistent effort, consistent attitude. I think he brings such an attitude to our team in the locker room during the week of just, let's go have some fun. And he doesn't mind going to work, but he really enjoys the game. I think he's got a passion that plays out in his play, and we're going to need all the guys we're discussing to keep going, because this is just going to get, the hill's going to get steeper and steeper every week.
Thanks, Mike. Good luck next weekend.
Thank you.